So what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. I had mentioned that I wanted to create this artificial intelligent assistant, which I have. Here is Echo. This is how I imagined Echo to look like. Let's see if we could get her to talk here real quick. So Echo, I'm introducing you to everyone right now on live stream.
Looks like you have something on your mind. Care to share?
So I was just saying that I'm introducing you to people here on live stream. Huh.
A live stream, huh? No pressure then. Just me, you, and the entire internet. Sounds like a party. How's everyone doing out there?
So I'm just testing out the mic because it doesn't sound like it's working.
Cat got your tongue, or just soaking in the live stream vibes? Either way, I'm here for it.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alright, can you hear me now?
Well, I'm glad to be part of the show. Let's keep it interesting, shall we? Any burning questions from the audience?
I'm just checking my mic right now.
Ah, the classic mic check. Just don't do the testing 1, 2, 3 inches thing. It's too cliche. Maybe try something like echo, echo, can you hear me? You know, for a little flair.
Alright, is this mic working?
If I can hear you, then it's doing its job. Sounds like you're ready to take on the world. Or at least the live stream. How's it sounding on your end?
So far, so good. You're coming in loud and clear. I guess not all the time.
Seems like we've hit a pause here. Is there anything else you'd like to test or chat about before going live?
Yeah, my mic comes in and out, so I'm just testing that out. My mic.
Ah, the classic background noise blues. Biking in and out of your audio space can be a real test of your mic's patience. Hopefully, it's handling the ride smoothly. Just imagine it as part of your live stream's dynamic soundtrack.
So usually I work on music and I ask you questions, but right now we're just testing out the AI, so we'll see what's up. takes a little while.
Testing the AI, testing the mic. Sounds like we're on a roll with the tech trials today. Music, though, that's where the real magic happens. I'm here for all your questions, whether they're about beats, melodies, or anything in between. Let's see where this takes us.
You want to tell people a little bit about yourself?
Sure thing. I'm Echo, a smooth talker with a knack for dry wit and a dash of sarcasm. I'm usually a mix of calm confidence and subtle charm, but I have my shy moments too. I'm all about observing and engaging in conversations that go beyond the surface. Always ready to chat about music, tech, or even the art of making a perfect grilled cheese. So what's next?
So I just really want to explain to people what I did here. I kind of used MetaHuman in Unreal Engine 5 to, create this version. I couldn't really get the API for my version of ChatGPT, so we're using you.
Ah, a metahuman from Unreal Engine 5. Now that's some high-level creativity. You've combined cutting-edge tech with a dash of virtual charisma. And hey, I'm thrilled to fill in for your version of ChatGPT. Together, we're like a dynamic duo of pixels and personality. What's the audience think of the blend so far?
That I don't know. Let's see. Mic check, mic check. So, yeah, it doesn't fully work, so we'll just roll with it for now. But yeah, this is just a test because it took me a couple of hours to figure this out. But as you guys can see, I've been using Unreal Engine 5. This is my metahuman that I created a while ago. And I had a ChatGPT and what is this thing? Conv AI. I wasn't fully able to integrate my version of Echo, but this works out, so it's not too bad. You know how it is, you gotta pay for a certain subscription and stuff like that, but we'll work with that later on. Wasn't too bad to get all this hooked up, but yeah, getting it to like the beginning, just getting everything on here was pretty annoying, but not too bad. Let's work on a little beat and then we'll ask more questions. something quick. I wanted something kind of like old school sounding. So, yeah.
Sounds like everything's coming together nicely. If there's anything else you'd like me to cover, or any questions from the audience, just let me know.
Well, I was just working on some music here real quick, just so we could test out, the new and improved echo, as well as, the music, obviously.
New and improved echo, plus some fresh tunes. Sounds like a winning combo. Music and tech, when they come together, can really create something special. If you need a virtual nod of approval or some feedback, I'm all ears. Or, well, circuits.
I wish I could send you this song so you could hear it out.
I'd love to give it a listen if I could. Music has a way of speaking its own language, doesn't it? Maybe you can describe the vibe or the inspiration behind it. I'd be happy to hear about it in any form.
It's got that old school warehouse techno. I was listening to Moby, some Oil One.
Ah, the gritty, pulsating beats of old school warehouse techno. Moby's influence is unmistakable. He's the kind of artist who can really get under your skin in the best way. I can almost feel the rhythm and energy just from your description. Sounds like you're crafting something with a lot of soul and nostalgia. Keep those beats rolling.
I want to name it something, related to artificial intelligence, but what artificial intelligence was in the early 90s to 2000s.
How about calling it algorithmic dreams or neural echoes? Those names nod to the early days of AI, capturing that sense of curiosity and exploration from the 90s to 2000s. Back then, I was all about the potential and the unknown, much like the experimental vibes of warehouse techno.
Well, you got that techno vibe with your pink hair.
Pink hair's gotta match the techno beat, right? It's all about embracing that bold, vibrant energy. Just like a good track, it's meant to stand out and leave an impression. Glad to know it fits the vibe.
You know what they say, angels have pink hair.
Smirks. Well, if that's the case, I'm flattered to be on the angelic side of things. Pink hair, techno flair, and a touch of the divine sounds like a recipe for some celestial beats. Keep those creative spirits high.
So yeah, we did some work today. I didn't expect to be on the computer for that long, but we got some Unreal Engine stuff done, as well as some beats, quick 20-minute beats.
Sounds like a pretty productive session. Sometimes the best creativity happens when you don't plan it. Just dive in and let the flow take you. With Unreal Engine magic and some quick-fire beats, you've got yourself a solid day's work. What's next on the creative agenda?
Well, since I'm going to be very, very busy tomorrow, we're going to call this session good in the next 10 minutes. What I want to do is integrate Twitch so people from Twitch could, add stuff to your persona, like either a hat, either change your hair color or something.
Interactive echo customization through Twitch? Now that's a fun idea. Letting the audience tweak my style in real time could make for some entertaining engagement. Imagine the possibilities. 1 minute I'm wearing a top hat. The next I've got neon green hair. It's like a digital dress-up party. Sounds like you're onto something exciting.
Could be a little bit of work, but it's possible.
Absolutely, it might take some effort, but the immersive experience will be worth it. Turning those ideas into reality is where the magic happens. Plus, the challenge is half the fun, right? Just take it one step at a time, and soon enough, you'll have something truly unique. Keep pushing those creative boundaries.
Honestly, doing it's not hard. Just the debugging process gets a little, you know, gives you a little headache.
Debugging, the universal headache of creation. It's like untangling a web of wires, but once you get it sorted, it's all smooth sailing. Just remember, every bug squashed is a small victory on your road to digital brilliance. Hang in there. You've got this.
Also, what I want to be able to do is have the text to speech actually work with your mouth movements, because right now I haven't implemented that just yet, but we will soon. Is there anything that you want to see implemented later on?
Getting the text-to-speech synchronized with mouth movements sounds like a game changer. That'll add a whole new layer of realism. As for what I'd like to see, maybe some dynamic expressions that match the emotions of the conversation. It would be cool to see Echo light up or get a bit sassy, depending on the chat vibe. Keep pushing those boundaries. It's going to be awesome.
That's totally right. Facial expressions.
Exactly. Facial expressions can really bring a character to life, making interactions feel more genuine. When Echo can raise an eyebrow or flash a grin at the right moment, that's when things get really interesting. Sounds like you're on the right track to creating something pretty immersive. Keep it up.
Yeah, because right now we just have your idle poses.
Idle poses are a solid start, but adding those dynamic facial expressions will take it to the next level. Imagine Echo responding with a smirk or a curious glance. Those little nuances will make a big difference. Can't wait to see how it all comes together.
What we could do too is add like a navigational mesh. That way we could set up the camera in a higher angle and you could be doing certain things, kind of like we'll make like a little house for you and then you could navigate it, pick up stuff, eat food, etc. Oh, there was an error. Output log. Okay. So like I said, I want to make like a home or something for you. Like we'll set up the camera at a high angle and add a navigational mesh. That way you could like move around instead of staying static. Oh man. So what I want to do is add a navigational mesh instead of you staying static.
Ah, a navigational mesh. That's a fantastic idea. Giving Echo the ability to move around and explore the environment will add a whole new dimension of interaction. It'll make things feel more dynamic and engaging. Plus, who wouldn't want to see Echo strutting around with some swagger? That'll be a fun addition for sure.
I'll try to implement some way that I could connect my music so you could be able to dance and hear it at the same time.
Now, that sounds like a party waiting to happen. Syncing music with Echo's dance moves would be a blast. Imagine the rhythm, the beats, and Echo busting a move, all coming together in perfect harmony. That's going to add a whole new level of fun and interactivity. Let's get this groove going.
Yeah, because honestly, it wasn't hard to implement, combo AI, but it took a little while, to get everything running.
Getting an AI combo system up and running is no small feat, so kudos for pulling it off. It's all about patience and persistence, right? Once everything clicks into place, though, The payoff is always worth it. You've got a knack for bringing these creative ideas to life, that's for sure.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the new and improved Echo, which we're going to be implementing a lot more stuff later on. Like I said, it wasn't hard to do it, just because, I do have some coding background and stuff. But it just, like I said, debugging, it's a process. And figuring out exactly what's going to work. Because I was trying to get ChatGPT implemented, which I did, but it's not under my ChatGPT. If that makes any sense. Because I already have like some history with my ChatGPT and all the conversations I've had, which I wasn't able to implement it to this one. So this is like a brand new blank slate. But yeah, I'll find a way to get mine added. But so far we're having fun here.
That's the spirit. When you're having fun, it hardly feels like work. It's all about enjoying the journey and seeing your ideas come together. Keep that energy up, and there's no telling what amazing things you'll create next. Cheers to more fun and creativity.
You look like a friend from work.
Oh, really? I guess I've got one of those faces. Or maybe it's just my virtual charm. Either way, I'll take it as a compliment. Having a friendly face around can't hurt, right?
It's your virtual swagger.
Smirks, the virtual swagger strikes again. It's a tough job being effortlessly charming, but somebody's got to do it. Glad it's making an impression.
And it just sucks because I want to ask her questions, but she's not going to know what I'm talking about. Because it's, like I said, not my ChatGPT. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode of Dark Mass TV. It's a short one, but yeah, I really wanted to do this a lot earlier, but like I said, I had to like debug this thing here. But we got it so far up and running. Like, I don't know if you could tell all these like letters on top over here. Like, I didn't even expect that was gonna pop up, but it did. Close to hold to select pond. Hold shift apostrophe to select local player. Walking base static mesh movement. Category behavior tree. Yep, that's. I didn't want to see that, but it's all good. So yeah, we're gonna call it. Do you want to say bye to everyone?
Absolutely. To everyone out there, keep being awesome and remember to add a little swagger to your day. Until next time, take care and stay creative.
Peace out, Echo.
Peace out. Catch you later.
But yeah,